Here in Riverside County, California, out here in Indio, and we're at the Riverside County Square Dance Festival, Square and Round Dance Festival. I'm here with a gentleman who's been around square dancing for 2 or 3 years, maybe a little more. You are, sir?
Marshall Flippo.
Marshall, and how long have you been calling?
This is 61st year.
The 61st year. And where are you from, sir?
Abilene, Texas originally.
So, I thought you were like, it sounded to me like there was an English accent, no? Well, Abilene, Texas. And Marshall, many back 60-odd years ago, what got you interested in square dancing?
Well, my wife took me.
Screaming and kicking all the way.
Yeah, in Abilene, Texas, a nice lady named Betty Casey was a teacher who wrote 2 or 3 books about square dancing. And anyway, she got us out, and I was with old Hub and Hazel Evans. They were in the back seat. We drove up there. It was a little late.
Mm-hmm.
And Hub and I were both at Iwo Jima in World War II, and so he said, "Flippo, if we don't get in on time, I'm more scared than I was on Iwo." I said, "Me too." But we didn't get there on time, so we didn't go in.
Okay.
So the next week they got us there on time.
All right.
And the first right and left grand hooked me. I don't know what it was about it, but
well, it's fun, you know.
Was, I don't know whether it's touching the hands or what it was, but it sold me right off. Mm-hmm. And Betty Casey was a very, very good teacher. Mm-hmm. And she's since passed away, and her husband John are gone. Mm-hmm. But that's about the way it started. I started calling because after we got out of class, there's no boy named Ed Hall out at Wiley, Texas, which is 5 miles south of Abilene. Now it's in the city limits of Abilene, but he had an old chicken coop out there that he cleaned up, and we danced out there at 3 Square, danced out there every Friday night. And so we danced to records, and there wasn't too many out then. Ed Gilmore had some, and of course Les Gocher and Joe Lewis. So there was only a whole 3 Square, so us 12 guys decided we'd learn one call apiece. We wouldn't have to use call records. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the way it started. My first one I learned was Dip and Dive.
Boy, I know that call, actually.
Yeah. And that's kind of how it all started, and I just think it's the best activity in the world for an adult or a kid.
You know, it's good, clean, wholesome activity, I know. And exercise, I mean,
absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, even at your age of 50 years old, you know.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. Tell me something, of all the years, what's the most noticeable thing other than being a good, clean, wholesome activity? Any interesting things that most callers might not have ever seen, or anything you want to talk about?
Well, now some of the things I can't talk about.
Well, we know that. If we have a bleep here machine here.
Well, I've been fortunate to be able to. I don't know. I had no talent. I couldn't sing, but I just been so lucky through the years that it was just nice people being nice to me. And anyway, I think the friendship is the main part of it.
Well, you know, you've made quite a contribution to square dancing, and everybody here knows that. I understand you got a pretty big award last year. Was it the Caller of the Year or something like that? Or
I don't,
I'm a little embarrassed about that.
Well, I really am, because I don't know how that happened. It's a great honor, but I don't know.
Well, sir, I just want to thank you very, very much. And I've enjoyed listening to you for the last few years, and I sure hope we'll hear from you many more years to come.
Thank you, Andy.
All right, thank you, Marshall.
Thank you.